Hi guys, we are Nibs and Chips.
Welcome to our channel.
Welcome to our channel. We'll be talking about pens and food, and I think we should introduce ourselves.
Yeah, so hi, I'm Sudeep, and I go with the handle of @the pen person on Instagram as well as YouTube. I have my own channel also where I have a couple of videos uploaded. Nothing yet. This is our first serious foray into making some videos which hopefully will be helpful to people. So,
and I'm Pradeep, also humble lawyer on Instagram. I don't have too much presence on other social media, but let's see, probably have another channel some other time. So let's talk about what we are planning to do.
Yeah, so what we are planning to do in this particular channel is we'll be talking, as the name suggests, we're talking about nibs and chips. So both of us are fountain pen lovers. We like to use fountain pens.
And hungry people.
And very hungry people who like good food, mostly vegetarian food. We eat eggs sometimes, but mostly vegetarian food. What we want to do is take you through the kind of pens that we come across, the inks that we come across, the paper that we come across, and then try and show you how we use it.
How we use them
on a regular basis, right? And also sometimes we will be looking at a few pens, reviewing them, if you can call them reviews. It's going to be
we'll be sharing our opinion about them more.
It will be more in terms of what we like about the pens and what could have been better. And the food part of it is we will take you, as far as possible, we want to take you to places where the food is actually given. Mumbai has, we are based in Mumbai by the way, in India. And Mumbai has a very, very strong street food culture. And that's what we want to show you in this channel.
Whenever possible, we'll try to go on location and show the food being made, but then that always depends on what we are trying to achieve and at what point.
Yeah, we'll show you the videos, you can see the food.
And we'll always share the information wherever the food is, so you need not go hungry like we won't.
So if you are in Mumbai or in India and planning to visit Mumbai or anywhere in the world and planning to visit Mumbai, this could be a good primer for you. We'll try to show you the food. We'll try and let you smell it, taste it on camera, and that's about it. So we'll be putting up our first set of videos very soon. Let's see how it goes on, and
do share your feedback with us. We'll try to improve wherever we can.
Yeah, as of now, we are trying to keep it very, very low key,
very
casual, because we want it to be more like, this is what we do. These are the pens we like. This is why we like them. We could come up and give you a very scientific way of saying. We'll probably try and put some numbers. I don't know. We've not decided that, but yeah, we'll definitely tell you what we like and what we think could be improved in our pens. But one thing I want to say personally, I don't think there are any bad pens. I think it's just people who are not able to use them. So the pen does not suit the personality of the user, or the personality of the user sometimes does not fit the pen.
Also, pen hygiene, very important.
Yeah,
half the problems can be taken care by good pen hygiene and very simple maintenance tips and tricks, which we will be sharing as we go ahead.
Yes, we should do that. We should actually share some things which are very, very simple. Right. But you know, it's those little things that matter much, kind of thing, where if you just keep doing them, they give you a very good.
Probably a question people would ask us or want to know is, why do we use a fountain pen? Choose to go analog in the digital world. So.
You want to go? No, I am an analog guy. I prefer analog stuff. My watch is an analog manual winder.
Well, I got both. So.
It's an analog manual winder, and most of the stuff. Another thing that I'm really keen on is wet shaving. So the whole hog with starting with hot towel to the face and then shaving with creams and blades and double-edged blades, single-edged blades, razors, etc., etc. So yeah, analog is something that appeals to me.
There's something personal about it.
Yeah, there is something, I don't
Retro.
know, you could say it appeals to the ASMR
yeah.
part of me, at least, I don't know. Yeah. It appeals to that. So there is something physical about analog stuff which is not there in digital stuff. don't get me wrong. I don't. I'm not saying that I don't like digital stuff. I am very.
No, I don't think any of us can manage without digital.
Actually, yes. But analog is just a kind of. It's a good thing to have. It's like my.
It's also a slightly cumbersome thing to have.
It is very cumbersome. So my wife.
We'll show you enough inky hands and fingers, which should prove our point.
Surprisingly,
not today. Yeah.
Not today. Neither your hands nor my hands are inky.
Though I wrote quite a bit today, but
I've not written today. Guilty on that count. So good. I think let's see how this goes. We'll put up this video. We'll also put up another video very soon about a pen that we both really feel is amazing value for money.
Right.
And
that'll be out soon.
Yeah, maybe along with this. Let's see how that goes.
We were also planning to do a series on various pen makers in India.
Yes.
And
so what
Indian pen and the environment today, ecosystem is about.
See, we are in India and we have seen reviews of some Indian pens by some famous reviewers. They have done justice to it, to be honest. They've they've looked at the pens and they've told what it's all about. But there's an entire an ecosystem behind it. There are pen makers who have been around for 40, 50, 60 years who are making the pens, and we, if possible, will take you to them and see how they actually make it. But otherwise, what we can definitely do is show you a few of those pens and show what's special about them.
Correct.
In the grand scheme of things, you might think, if you're used to very fancy pens, you might think, oh, what's so special about it? But it's a pen scene that the Indian pen scene has been picking up in the last 3-4 years.
Major, in a big way.
In a very, very big way. And we've seen manufacturers who have come out, and what we are seeing is, yes, these manufacturers are doing some good stuff. Another issue that we have, which we might tackle here, is the availability of some of the pens in India.
Yeah.
Right? We don't get all the pens.
We don't
For example,
pens.
If you wanted to buy a Pilot Custom 74 in the US or in Europe, you just go online, order, and it would be with you within like.
There's a huge difference in price.
In India, it would probably take you 2 months just to search for somebody who's selling a Pilot Custom 74. Right? The Pilot vanishing point. People are willing to pay for it, but it's not available. So we have some sources. There are some ways of getting these pens into India, and we'll discuss that a bit. Maybe not right now, but going forward, we'll talk.
These are just a few things we would be covering as we go ahead on the journey. We haven't planned much about it. We are going to probably take it as whatever catches our fancy at that point. But we promise it will be simple, it will be interesting,
and it will be
tasty.
It will be tasty when it comes to the food for sure.
Yeah.
It will be something that, see, we have regular meets here in Mumbai. We have meets in other towns in India. I know for sure Delhi has their own meets. And so do Bangalore, Kolkata, other cities.
Pretty much all major cities in India are having their
Correct, they are having their meets. I have not seen Hyderabad have a meet. I don't know Hyderabad, where are you guys? Should have a meet of your own. Chennai has had a meet.
And if you are having meets, then please talk about it. So that
please talk about it. So
others who are traveling can join you.
Can join or they know about it. Yeah. So one of the things that we have seen in the meets is there are a lot of common questions. There are a lot of things which people come up and say, hey, I've been using this, let's say Pilot Custom 823, and I'm having this problem. And it's possible that other people are also facing the same problem. In fact, it's more than likely that other people are facing the same problem. So if we can talk about it and if that helps you, let's see if that is something that we can do.
Also, Suri, what I've noticed is there are always newcomers and there are the seasoned people in all the meets. So newcomers sometimes have an inhibition for asking a question, thinking that it might be too basic.
Yes, I've noticed that.
And frankly, if they ask, I'm sure nobody would hesitate in answering and helping them out.
Yes, I do believe there is no such thing as a silly question or a basic question. It's
a question.
It's a question, and quite likely that others have the same question.
And feel free to reach out to our channel. We will try to demonstrate things as much as we can.
So yes, like Pradeep said, please do leave in the comments. Yeah. This is a channel, it will be evolving, it will be dynamic. We don't have a rigid structure right now, and we don't want to follow a rigid structure. Okay. So if you can tell us what you would like to see, within reasonable limits, we'll try and incorporate that. right? So do leave your comments, do subscribe to this channel, like the videos, and
share,
help
subscribe,
us,
and the whole shebang that is done nowadays.
help us
grow.
come to you with videos which make more sense to you,
Okay.
which you feel like watching. Okay, right. I think we'll call it
That's us
quits for
signing
the
off.
day.
Thank you guys.
Thanks a lot,
And
and see you in the next video.
see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye.